Here's my latest 3D print, and for the most part, the final one that I'm going to use for future ideas. It's a dual stage 3D printed jet boat motor. So what that means is that there's two batches of impellers. There's one way down here and there's one right here. So the advantage of that is if you get in the water and the boat's bouncing around, it kind of stores a batch of water in this compartment right here and will keep it thrusting while it's passing that air bubble that is bouncing around. It's got this little nipple thing here for adding lube to this area, which basically seals this. In the boats, they call that a stuffing box. Right now, I can't seem to find a certain type of bolt that's going down in here. I'm looking for that right now. But the gist of it is the water sucks in through this intake under the boat and then condenses it down like a Venturi nozzle. In here are two stages of basically veins that straighten out the water path, because it would come out in a twisted vortex kind of thing. But this, what it does is as it hits it, it corrects it and straightens the water flow out. Then you have this little section here is a line that's going in there. When the water pushes through here, it builds up a pressure and shoves water through this line. This line then I still have to connect a nipple in here, but this line then passes through here, continues on, wraps around the motor for cooling, and then pipes it back out here and shoots it out the back of the boat. That's what you see on Sea-Doos and stuff do that. So anyway, I have this motor mount, which allows for a long can in-runner type motor or outrunner or whatever on the back here. And then I've redesigned another version of this that brings this up and over. And what it does is it allows a motor to be mounted above it with a pulley system kind of thing, like a timing belt kind of deal. The advantage of that is it keeps this from being too long. I'm trying to fit this in a Pelican case, basically. So that's the gist of it. But as you can see, this printer rocks. If you ever want a wicked printer that can print some very large things like that, get the Tronx XY and the Tron XY, a big old beast. They run about $350. But I'll tell you what, I have hardly ever had any issues with this thing. Considering the size of projects I print, you know, this is a 13-hour print right there. And so definitely the way to go. Can't wait to use this thing.